big is this fish? Probably not gonna find out. The most insane bite I've had in a long time.
This is actually similar to what the invasive plant looks like. This is bladderwort though, and it is native, so. That helps a whole lot. Just that little bit of. All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. So I have made it to Pawtuckaway Lake, and in true Dersch fashion, I'm late. I wanted to actually be here like an hour and a half ago, but I kind of slept in a little bit. And today is kind of gonna be exciting because today is a tournament practice day. I have a tournament here, July 10th, and I've never fished here before. I've been here once before, and maybe only fished for like an hour, but that doesn't really count. I'm not really gonna start fishing until I get out of this kind of back cove. And the cove I launched at is called Fundy Cove, and that's where we're gonna be launching for the tournament. And I was overhearing people talking last tournament about this place, and they said a few things. They said, one, everybody goes to Fundy Cove, and two, usually the biggest fish at the tournament every year is caught in Fundy Cove. So that is where I'm going to be starting off today. I want to try some main lake points. I believe there's a point called Seamus's Point or Seaman's Point. I want to try that main lake point. There's largemouth, smallmouth in here, and I've heard there's some pretty big fish in here. So if I want to compete in like the top 5 of the tournament, I am going to have to catch at least like 3 18-inchers. And if I want big fish, I'm going to have to catch a 21-incher. Now, although I've never been here before, well, I've never really fished this spot before, I am gonna kind of give myself high standards. I want to come in the top 10. I know that might be kind of unreasonable considering I've only fished here once. I'm probably only gonna have 1 or 2 days of practice before the tournament, but regardless, that's what I want and that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna start basically like 2 minutes from where we're gonna launch at. Start off with the wacky worm and just the good old-fashioned green pumpkin. And time check before we start. Well, technically I already started, but get out of there. 7:51. Things and coves that look similar to what I'm fishing right now, I just might skip over today just to save some time, because this lake is pretty big and I haven't fished it before. I really don't want to waste time fishing areas. Oh, that's a nice one. Okay. I was just talking about not getting the bite and just getting a bite. Is it from a pick? Oh, nice. It's from a bass. A good bass, too. Oh, don't get me wet this early in the morning. I just want to give you a nice... Cool. Right in the roof of the mouth. I was just talking about how if I don't even get a bite in here, this is going to help me come tournament day. Absolutely. Just wet my board a little bit. All right, mouth closed. Just under 16 inches. So 15 3/4 inches for my first bass. Not bad considering I've only been here for about 10 minutes. Right under Nito. Water. Go. I'm willing to bet the fish in here have seen a million Senkos. So I'm gonna switch it up right now to a chartreuse spinnerbait. This is a 3/8 of an ounce spinnerbait from Strike King. I'm gonna see if I can kind of weave this through. Man, I'm having GoPro issues right now. Chest cam's not working. That back camera decided to stop filming randomly, but right before my chest cam died, I switched over to the spinnerbait and eventually caught this 16-incher right here. Not a bad one. Right now I'm looking at 31 3/4 inches. Not bad for only 2 fish. Didn't have that 16-incher on video, unfortunately, but caught him on this chartreuse, kind of sexy shad looking spinnerbait. I'll be looking. I'm going to be switching over to a Texas rigged worm. I'm just going to flip this Texas rig just kind of right out the edges of these bushes here. So I'm actually going to switch up to this river bug from Bass Pro Shops. It's basically just like a creature bait. And all this, the color is called Bloody Bug. So it's just like red and green pumpkin. There we go. Ooh, that's a nice one. Oh, just popped out. Perfect. Let's take a good look at you. Oh yeah, there we go. That is a solid bass. Man, what was that? 2 minutes after switching over to the river bug? That's what I need. 17¼ inches right there. Cool, cool, cool. All right, that's one of the good ones right there. Oops. But I've been fishing now for 2 hours and I already have my limit in Fundy Cove, and it's not even that bad of a limit either. Oh my gosh, that one felt real heavy. Dang, that one felt real heavy. Okay, well, there we go. Oh my god, tank, tank, tank. Yes. I think I found out what I'm gonna be doing for the tournament. That is the type of fish I need right there. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Let's give her a quick bump real quick. Oh my gosh, yes. 18½ inches right there. Mouth closed. I can't squeeze 18¾ but 18½. That is what I'm talking about. Let's go. Okay. My gosh. These fish are fired up right now. Like, this is a nice spot and everything, but like I said earlier, overhearing that conversation, a lot of people are going to be coming to Fundy Cove, and right around that corner right there in front of me is the launch. So this spot is basically like the first spot you come to from the launch. So there are going to be people posted up here probably almost all day long. So I'm going to have to get out here first if I want this spot. Another nice one, another nice one. Oh, I gotta sit them back. I don't want to snap my rod tip. Get up here. Nice, dude. So this is exactly what I'm gonna be doing in a couple weeks. Let's see if this will cull my 15 and I think a quarter. 15¾ right there. So I don't know if that'll cull or not. It might. All right, so for the next probably hour, it's just gonna be me and you up there. But part of the reason why I'm not putting on my chest cam yet is because one, I need to conserve battery so you guys can see everything I do today. But another thing too is I gotta travel at least half an hour down to the other side of the lake. And obviously I don't have a trolling motor or a paddle drive or anything like that, so I gotta do everything with this paddle here. So I'm hoping it takes half an hour. It might take 45 minutes, I hope not. But so far what you guys have seen is just a very small portion of this lake. Alright, so I'm going to be switching over to the spinnerbait for a little bit. The second keeper I caught today was a fluker knot. I guess it's not a fluke. Man, look at that bass. Maybe I should have put on my chest cam. I'm just kind of moving over to the next spot, but I don't think that's gonna cull at all. I basically have to cull with a 16. Yeah, 15 and a half are not a bad fish, but oh my gosh, that's another tank. Oh my gosh. So the spinnerbait is working today too. That might be an upgrade. Let's go. 17 and a half inches right there. Well, I wasn't going to turn on my chest cam back on, but since I'm catching fish, I was just going to head right to the next spot, but then I looked at this spot I was passing and I'm like, oh, that looks like a pretty decent spot. So I stopped to fish, and definitely I'm glad that I did. And everything you see in front of me is super shallow. So I'm not gonna really be fishing anything you see in front of me. What I'm gonna be doing is, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. So that's what I thought. So what I gotta do is go all the way down there. Basically, as far as you guys can see, that's where I have to paddle, because that's where I'm going to start fishing again. Like I said, everything you see in front of me is just super shallow, and I don't think that I'm going to be wasting my time, because fish are not going to be really hanging out in this super shallow area, in my unprofessional opinion. Alright, so I have made it to the spot I originally was going to start off today. Hopefully this spot is just as productive as Fundy Cove, or the first spot that I went to. Gonna be honest with you guys, it's probably not gonna be, but you never know. I'm just gonna start off with a jig worm. Jeez. Super deep. Looks like there's a little school of bait fish right next to me. Oh, it's a smallmouth. That's pretty cool. First smallmouth today. Not a bad one. That's probably about 12.5 inches right there. On the jig worm. I definitely think he was following that little school of fish. Got one. Feels like a nice one. Head shakes are big. Nice smallie. Nice smallie. Okay, jig worm, deep water. Nice smallmouth. He's a tough little... Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to swear right there. Alright, cool. That's a solid smallmouth right there. I'll give him a quick bump. He's not gonna cull or anything, but just... Oh gosh, he's a 16-incher right there. Long and skinny bass, but hey, I'll take that. There's a nice one. Don't jump, don't jump, don't jump. Cool. There we go. Not a bad largemouth. Not even bleeding too bad at all. And I got him down deep. There you go, fish. So it is day 2 of practice at Pawtuckaway Lake, and this time I'm with my buddy and his girlfriend. He's back there getting ready right now. And overall, my first day of practice, I had a pretty good day. Now the goal for today is to figure out a couple backup plans just in case plan A is a little bit crowded. Now, not only am I gonna have to fight against the other kayakers in the tournament, this spot is a super popular spot for like everybody. So I'm also gonna have to be fighting against bass boats as well. I still wanna hit a couple of the spots I hit last time I came here just to see if the fish are still in the same general area. I have a feeling they will be, but I just wanna double check that. And then there's a couple coves that I didn't go to in the first day, and I'm also gonna check out those as well. All right, so I'm gonna start off with the spinnerbait. Did pretty well on it the first day of practice. I just kind of want to see if I can repeat that pattern. But I haven't even made it out to where I want to start the tournament yet. I'm just gonna take it easy, work my way out there. Fish. Nice bass. Nice bass. Get up here. Okay. That's one of the right ones. Man, he's been caught before. Give him a quick bump. He has a derpy face. That's hilarious. So 14 3/4. His face is so derpy. Oh, that's so funny looking. Cool. Alright, so it's nice to see that they're still hitting a spinnerbait. Now, that's not quite the size I'm after. Like I said, if I want to compete in like the top 5, I have to catch at least 3 18-inchers. So that 14-incher will be nice to help me with my limit, but that's not going to help me place very high in the tournament. Ooh, that's a good one. Cool. So it looks like they're still on that spinnerbait bite. Looks like another 14-incher. Yeah, just under 13 and a half. I'll take that though, just to help out the limit. But like I said, that's not going to do much to help me be in the top 5. I'm going to switch over to the Texas rig now. I already know I'm going to have the spinnerbait tied on for the tournament, so I don't need to waste a huge amount of time throwing it. Now, I am going to be Texas rigging this creature hog from Berkeley Max Scent. I absolutely love Max Scent baits. There's just something about them that they just get bit, in my opinion. And the color I'm using is South African Special. And so for the next little bit, I'm going to see if I can just pick back up on that pattern of flipping these floating islands. There are fish still in the area. 100% a bite right there. No doubter. He just took it, ran it right at me, and I missed him. See if I can work my way back. Got him that time. All right, cool. Came back for it. Oh, there we go. Easy. All right, not very big. Dude, can you stop that? Like, what the heck? Look at this bass. He's another derpy one. But I've only been fishing now for maybe 45 minutes and got my limit already. So let's throw this wacky up into this grass. See what I can get to come out of it. Oh my gosh, this thing is a tank. This thing is a tank. Holy smokes, guys. Why didn't I catch... Oh my, listen to that run. Oh my gosh. How big is this fish? Probably not gonna find out. He just ran an entire cast length away from me. This thing is huge. Why couldn't I catch this next week? Guys, this thing is an absolute monster. Why couldn't I catch this fish next week? That was the most insane run. Oh my gosh. He's barely hooked. He's already unhooked. That was the most insane fight I've had in a long time. Wow, let's give him a quick bump. Or a quick bump, excuse me. Look at that. 20-incher. Right there, cool. Oh my gosh. Not a bad 20-incher. Now, unfortunately, that wasn't during the tournament. And all I was using was a sticko. This feels like a really nice one too. And that's because it is. I'm not really gonna use my net because I don't really care if he spits it. But this is another nice bass right here. There we go. Oh my gosh. This is the perfect kayak tournament bass. Not even that big, but just long. Oh my gosh, 18 3/4. Almost 19, look how close he is to 19. Dude, one more nice bass like that